And it always reminds me of something that I used to say when I was at Cyber Command, but something I say with even more conviction now is that, the government's always going to be the government, and it's always going to be a law enforcer, law creator, regulator, etc. But it's also a large network owner, and it's also a target of our adversaries and of criminals in the same way that any network owner in the United States is private, public, charitable, what have you. We're all in the same boat to a certain degree, and especially in a moment like right now where the political situation is changing rapidly. But I'm guessing that there will be a desire for strategic effects on the United States that are non escalatory potentially, and those can be delivered through cyberspace. That's one way that you can really impact someone without necessarily um, causing a violent response. And so we are now in the same place. Any network owner uh, faces maybe the same sets of threat actors as the U.S. government, the banks, brokerage houses, healthcare facilities. Unfortunately, just across the board, we're all in the same boat. And there's a time that the government needs to step back and say, all right, we're going to stop being a law enforcer and regulator and just be a peer in this community of network owners, and we're going to help each other out. Because sometimes, having been in government, we needed the help of the private sector to conduct our operations. We need to remember that, or I shouldn't say we anymore. The government needs to remember um, that sometimes they're going to need help from the private sector. That the private sector is not compelled to give by any law, and in fact is protected from giving unless they do it voluntarily.